Good morning, Internet family. Today is Sunday, July 8th. It is a beautiful, sunny, hot day. Record temperatures across the country again today. We are going to be checking in with Grandpa JJ and the current state of the market. Good news, fam. I hear the prices are up today, so that's good news. We will also be checking in with future rhY'z on the surface of Mars in the year 2028, seeing what crypto prices are in the year 2028. But as usual, we're going to start with past rhY'z today. How's it going, past rhY'z?
Hey, man. Not that good. Man,
Oh,
I think Kelly's been cheating on me.
I told you she was. I told you she was cheating on you. Why didn't you listen to me before?
Yeah, I know, but I was kind of cheating on her too, so I don't know.
Dude, you need to get your life together. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man.
So, you want to give us the prices today?
Yeah, I can give you the prices. So the prices today are Bitcoin is 2,512 and Dash is 205, and you still need 10 Picoin to make one whole penny.
Cool, man. So, is that new text you
I
have?
figured this way I didn't have to say that I was in 2017 every day. Everybody would just know.
Smart. Good job, man. Proud of
Thanks,
you.
man. I'm trying to get more on it. Oh yeah, I got a message from further past rhY'z too. Hold on, let's check in with him really quick.
We're experiencing record temperatures right now in Bodie, and the price of Bitcoin, $76.
Cool. Thanks, further past rhY'z. Yeah, back to you, current rhY'z.
Thanks, past rhY'z. Great job today. Really proud of the way you handled it today. You're really stepping up your game. All right, and as usual now, we're going to check the current market prices for the year 2018. And Grandpa JJ, how's it going out there?
Oh, Drennan, I gotta tell you, I'm dying of heat out here.
Yeah, it's hot out here too. It's really hot out here today.
No, I know it's hot out there on the West Coast, but it is hot out here. And when you're elderly like me, it's hard to stay cool.
Well, drink some iced tea or something.
Yeah, I can give you those market prices. You ready for those?
Let's do
All
it.
right, well, everything's up a little bit. Your Bitcoin is up almost 3%. So as a result of Bitcoin being up, the whole market's up. The market cap right now, almost $280 billion. So we're getting back there, Odrena. We're getting back to the money zone. Everybody's happy. You know, Judith is happy. I can afford the rent for the mooring for the yacht and for the Shady Acres home that we live in. Can afford iced tea in this heat. Let's take a look at the overall market. A lot of things up. Ethereum's up over 5%. Bitcoin Cash, oh, we're not going to discuss that anymore. Litecoin up 4%. Stellar Lumens up almost 7%. Cardano up 5%. IOTA up almost 7%. NEO up 7%. I mean, the whole market seems like it's in recovery. Still a very cheap price for Monero, even though it's up almost 6%. Still a very cheap price for Monero. So might be that last time to get it. Dash still very reasonable as well. 246. That's not far off where it was a year ago, and it's up 4%. So Ethereum Classic still seeing gains. It's not quite hit the $20 mark yet, but they are adding that to Coinbase, so it's going up. Tezos has just been on fire. Tezos has been absolutely on fire this whole time. Almost 40% up today. VeChain up 5%. OMG up. Everything's up. Odrenan, everything's up. Zcash up almost 5%. If you bought Zcash when I told you to a couple weeks ago, oh, good for you. Litecoin up almost 7%. Bitcoin Diamond up over 12%. I mean, huge gains across the market. Digibyte up almost 20%. It's flirting with 4 cents again. Digibyte's flirting with 4 cents. It's getting there. I don't know what's going on with Digibyte. Maker is up 7%. Oh, just huge gains across the whole market. Now, listen, Odrenan, I got to ask you. I keep asking you about getting a cut of the Steemit, and you're not cutting me in. So can you tell me what the plan is here for Steemit?
You know, JJ, I'm only making like 10 cents a day on Steemit. I'm not making that much money. I just can't.
So the answer's still a no on the Steemit then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm making 10 cents. What do you want? 7 of my 10 cents? What are we talking about here?
I understand you're trying to run a business, but you know, times is tough out here. And even though the market's up, and even though everything's looking good, and I'm back in Judith's good graces, I got to make more money. It's hard to get down here as an elderly man in the heat, battling traffic, get up the elevators, you know, and the interns you've got working for me here, they're not the best interns I've had. Oh, Brendan, I got to tell you.
Well, maybe we'll try and get better interns for you or something.
All right, well, you do that. Have a good day out there, Brendan. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Grandpa JJ.
Thanks
Thanks for doing the show every day. I really appreciate your hard work, and I'm sorry that we're not making enough money yet. We're working on it, okay? I got a marketing team. We're trying to put things together. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so that's it for the current market prices for the Grandpa coins. Now it's time to check in with Future rhY in the year 2028 on the surface of Mars. Future rhY, how's it going out there?
It is another glorious day on the Mars colony today, July 8th, 2028.
So can you tell me anything more about God Computer? I got a lot of people asking me about him.
God Computer has told me that I can tell the people of your time that the situation will improve. Life will become better through technological advances that will make all of your lives less burdensome.
That sounds great, man. We really need help right now. Good news. Can we get those prices?
Yes, I can give you the prices today.
All right,
Bitcoin
thanks.
is $7.2 million. Dash is $9.2 million. Social Send is $3.3 trillion.
Wow, the prices are so high in your time.
Prices are indeed high. Those of you who purchased cryptocurrency in the year 2018 will seem quite intelligent.
So what about me and my financial situation? Is it going to improve? Because right now it's not that great.
Unfortunately, in your time, you were not able to accrue enough cryptocurrency given your legal situation.
Well, I understand that. Is it going to get any better? I mean, you're on Mars.
Yes, soon things will get better and you will be able to re-enter the market. And you will have this great cryptocurrency vlog to promote your learning and earnings.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Thanks, Future rhY.
Have a fantastic day in Encinitas, current rhY.
Working on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the MasterNode market right now and the MasterNode prices. Okay, so looking at the market overall, MasterNodes are on the rise still. It looks like the new MasterNodes coming online is a little bit slower. It has slowed down a little bit, but there still are more MasterNodes coming online every day. I do believe that at least one or two different MasterNode projects will have an easier to launch MasterNode that's not going to cut into your profits and your ROI as much soon. So hopefully at that point, we're going to see a nice uptick over here, and we're going to see this graph start to do this as more and more people are able to install and run MasterNodes in an easy, simple way. Let's take a look at the Dash Dominance. Dash Dominance down just a pinch. The overall market is up, so when we see the market go up, we do usually see Dash Dominance drop a little bit at that point. It is kind of high, though, compared to where it was. It was down at one point near 59%, and now it is up to 67%, so overall not that great of news. Some big winners today. I've never heard of Kona Coin before, but Kona Coin right now is up 350%. That is just crazy. We'll take a look at that coin here in a minute. Polis is up almost 32%. You know, I mentioned that 1100 was a crazy cheap price for a Polis MasterNode, and sure enough, it is already back up to almost $1,500, and this is still a very low price for a Polis MasterNode, in my opinion. However, with that 32% gain, that might be the bull sell today. So if you've already been running a Polis MasterNode, I'm going to go ahead and give you the bull sell recommendation to go ahead and take some profit on Polis coin, even though I think it's still probably a good time to be buying Polis. If you're not in Polis, if you are running a Polis MasterNode and have some coin already, go ahead and think about taking some profit on that, because that's crazy high. I mean, that's a crazy gain. I mean, look at that gain. That's almost 32%. That's just really huge. Coming back from the other way on the market, Madcoin and DigiWage down again. DigiWage was already down. DigiWage right now less than $100 for a MasterNode. I haven't seen that price for quite some time, so I'm gonna have to give my bear buy option to DigiWage today. It is down another 18.57%, and that is a legitimate coin with a legitimate team putting in legitimate work, and yet they are down another almost 19% today. So if you were in the market for something new, looks like DigiWage might be a good choice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market overall based on nodes. Dash, 4,336 active nodes, still a ton of active nodes out there. Dash is up almost 4% today. The whole market's up, so that's good to see. Zcoin up 12% as well, so if you're holding Zcoin Masternode, it might be time to take some profit on that. Masternode price for Zcoin, $19,000. So it seems like that's one of the ones that could be one of the market leaders here moving forward. I think that Pivx is a very legitimate project as well. Still a good time, or I'm sorry, Polis is a very legitimate project as well. Still a good time to get into Polis. Pivx, $20,000 for a Pivx Masternode. That is still a relatively low price, even though it is up 3%. If you were able to buy a Pivx Masternode during this last dip, I think you will definitely be rewarded as the market starts to recover throughout the rest of the year, which I predict that it will do, by the way. Not that I give financial advice ever, because I'm broke and I don't have a financial advice license or whatever that takes. In fact, I've never had a conversation with anybody who works at the SEC or any kind of legitimate government agency. I try to stay completely off the radar. I don't like government agencies. I'm kind of an anti-federal government libertarian, so not doing it. Anyway, Shekel coin up almost 7%. Vivo up over 10%. As we said, DigiWage had a huge drop today, so definitely might be worth thinking about getting into DigiWage. Social Send up almost 5%. Again, really just kind of hovering close to that 8-cent mark. Social Send seems to be a little bit protected from the market fluctuations up and down of the rest of the market. Solaris up almost 13%. Arctic Coin up a percent. Four down almost 4%. That's kind of unusual when the rest of the market's going up like this. Desire up over 10%. Masternode cost for a Desire Masternode, $23. Still very affordable. Cheese up almost 14%. Azar Pay down 10%. A lot of ups and downs overall in the Masternode market. I'm not really sure why or how this is occurring, but that's just where it is. Interesting times for that. Amsterdam Coin up almost 17%. Kona Coin up 349%. I do believe that's a newer coin, so we could just be seeing that coin entering the market overall. Let's go ahead and take a look at that coin. Right now, Kona Coin Masternode $61 with an ROI of 212%. That means you're getting 34 cents a day, $2.39 a week, almost $10 a month. So at $61, you will be making your money back in 6 months, assuming the price doesn't continue to rise at its insane rate that it's currently rising. Of what was that? The percentage change today was for Kona Coin 349% change on Kona Coin. That is just, obviously that's some explosive growth. We don't expect to see that growth continued. Zcoin has a relatively low ROI, only 26%, 27% roughly. A Masternode does cost $19,000. It is on the rise, as is the entire market. But for that $19,000, you're making $13 a day, almost $14 a day, almost $100 a week, and almost $400 a month. So again, not a bad investment. This is one of the more stable, reasonable ones out there, so might be worth thinking about. Let's pop over into Discord and check out some of the specific Masternode news. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't get around to it, and I apologize for that. So now we're going to have to wait for Discord to load. Come on, Discord, let's go. There were quite a number of announcements the last couple of days. I've been kind of catching up with those recently. Social Send did announce a new Android wallet. I think I mentioned something about that before. No Ultranative announcements. No Viagret announcements. Patcoin did have a few different announcements. They did that Ask Me Anything. The Patcoin to Pack redemption is officially closed. They have officially 288 million coins left from the redemption that we will use for core operational expenses, exchange fees, and locked up leadership incentives. Looks like they have the iOS. They have the iOS wallet has been released for Patcoin, so you can now have a Pack wallet on your iPhone. So those of you who are funding the slave labor that Apple engages in can go ahead and have a wallet now for pack coins. So that's kind of interesting. Make sure you make a copy of the passphrase. The QA is still uploading very slowly. Let's see. The first actual use case has finally arrived. To vote, go into debug console and copy paste the following code. Go objects, so SOS Venezuela, pack, and crypto concierge. Let's make a difference. So it looks like they're contributing to something in Venezuela, not sure. The Q&A with Brad and Expos is now live. Sorry for the delay. So they had a big Q&A with a couple of their team members, and that's now live, so you can follow that. And as a follow-up from the Q&A, on masternodes and auto-starting them, instructions are below, supplied by @W2 on how to install this on your masternode VPS as well. This will restart your masternode if your host node reboots. So again, it seems like some masternodes are getting slightly easier to use, having a little bit better functionality. That's good to know. Vitae had a couple of announcements. Due to technical difficulties, the Invite Bounty contest has been temporarily canceled, but they have released masternodes, so you can now have a Vitae masternode. That was not something that was an option before. This is a new coin. The team hadn't quite had it ready to go. Block rewards are now set to split 15% staking, 25% masternode, and 60% supernode. This means staking rewards will now show as 4.5 instead of 12. So Vitae, you can now run a Vitae masternode. So that's big news. I haven't played with that yet, haven't looked at it. I am interested in that. So if somebody else has already set up a Vitae masternode or a supernode, I would be super interested in interviewing you via Google Hangouts and talking more about that. OhmCoin is back. Their tip bot is back online on the Discord for OhmCoin, so that's good to know. GoByte, I thought GoByte had a couple of announcements. Maybe not. I guess those are old. Sorry about that. Absolute Coin, no announcements. Minochi, no announcements. H2O Coin, no announcements. Apollon Coin always has announcements. They probably have too many announcements. Apollon team, slow down on the announcements, will you? Why can't you only accept XAP as a payment? Somebody put together, one of the team members put together a short, Chad's always updating us, put together a short video explaining why you can't accept XAP as payment on our platform and what we are working on to ensure long-term coin holder value. Potential ZAP use cases before Securities Legal Counsel 1, potential ZAP use cases after Securities Legal Counsel thousands. I disagree with that. I disagree with that fundamentally. I disagree with any of these coins doing anything that legitimizes the illegitimate Securities and Exchange Commission, any government agency. I'm just completely anti. That's where I'm at. So you can come on Google Hangout and debate me if you'd like. We could do a special feature. Dextro says Masternode coins, which one has hosted with us, will be listed on our front page. So Dextro Coin putting in more updates. Good job, Dextro team. I am interested in both Dextro, Apollon, any one of those kind of things that makes hosting a masternode easier. I'm very interested in that. Paulus had some huge gains, so they must have had some kind of announcement. Let's see what their announcement is. Yesterday said, very glad to announce the Paulus Core. Also, it was an update to the coin itself. They're version 1.3.1 now. Airdrop proposal and the success of gathering votes on the Paulus network. Important information for masternode owners. Update both wallets, local and remote, because they've upgraded to the 70-2010 protocol. Also, very important to upgrade to Sentinel 1.2.0. I think that's a little bit confusing why the Sentinel would be 1.2.0 and yet the Paulus coin would be 1.3.1. I think they should just keep everything the same version number. Even if there's not an update for a separate part of the project, I think everything should just be the same version number and everything should get the version number bump. Just my opinion. Make things easier for the end users, right? Update is not mandatory, but it will be useful for new governance. If you want to upgrade to 1.3.1, you need to update both and restart your masternodes. So, good job, Paulus team, putting in work, and obviously the market has spoken. Huge gains for Paulus coin today. Let's see. Innova says, here's a glimpse of the Innova exchange platform. Oh, that's old news. We read that one already. Sorry guys. ACD coin had a couple of announcements. Let's read the ACD announcements. Adding a little bit of excitement and lady luck to our Discord, ACD Casino is now live with 3 real slot. Head over to ACD Casino to try your luck at winning a jackpot of 3,000 coins. So you can now gamble on their Discord with ACD and their bot. So that's pretty fun. They've also launched the ACD store on our lovely dashboard. Accepting coin listings and banner advertisements. We'll be adding merchandise in the coming days. Please submit coins and spread the word. So ACD has definitely been putting in work. Good job, ACD team. No Lumen's announcement, no Gossip Coins announcement, no Smart Cash Coins announcement. However, Smart Cash did get into the top 100 the other day on CoinMarketCap, and we saw quite a bit of info based on that, so that was pretty interesting. But no new announcements for Smart Cash. Zcoin did have a new announcement. Maybe that's why they had such a good bump. Welcomes another full-time developer, Joseph Nicholas Alcantara, to the team. So they've got another full-time developer, and this is a coin that's been absolutely on it the entire time. So good job, Zcoin team. And as a result, I think they're one of the top most legitimate MasterNode coins, in my opinion. So good news there. SocialSend had a couple of announcements. They did release the new Android wallet, and they were also mentioned on a different video vlog the other day. Why does anybody care? My vlog's better. Just saying. Okay, Alco had an announcement. Due to new fake emails and spoofing mails, be careful when you receive emails from... So again, a couple of scammers out there pretending to be somebody from the official team. You've really got to be careful in this space. The people are coming after your crypto. They do want to get a hold of it. No new messages from Venox. No new messages from Ozone. Looks like Bitcoin Lightning has a couple new messages. Voting is over. Committee will continue work on new version, new direction, and new PIVX wallet. PIVX wallet? Not sure what that means. That's interesting. I'd definitely like to interview somebody from the Bitcoin Lightning team because they've had a lot of interesting news, and I just don't know that much about the overall team, the overall project. Committee team met for the first community dev meeting. Conclusions from the meeting: the Lightning network is growing larger, approximately 40 Bitcoin per day. The committee agreed the name needs to be changed, so maybe they're going to change their network name or maybe their coin name. I'm not really sure. Again, I would be interested in meeting with somebody from the Bitcoin Lightning team and discovering more. See, no announcements here, no announcements here. What about Cubic? Did Cubic have an announcement? Nope. Shekel Coin, no announcements. Neutron Coin had an announcement. Let's see what Neutron says. Released an optional update. You can now download the new release from deleted channel or from our website. So version 2.0.3. That's an old announcement. That's not a new announcement. I'm reading an old announcement. MasterNode news from last week. Good job. Let's see. rhY'z did have a couple of announcements though. Tomorrow at 16 o'clock UTC, they'll be launching the rhY'z raffle. I think we talked about that yesterday. And then the raffle is today at 8:59 a.m. So the raffle already occurred, apparently. So if you got caught in the raffle, good for you. I'm going to call it today on rhY'z MasterNode News. I've been having a lot of fun doing the show as usual. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, comments, concerns, anything, as usual, jump in the Discord, come talk to me. I am looking for somebody to help me curate the actual MasterNode news. I might be able to give you a percentage of Steam It or something like that for that. Grandpa JJ. Hands off unless you want to put in extra work. No, Grandpa JJ is pretty busy. He can't get in there anyway. If you like the show, if you've got any criticisms, any positive comments, negative comments, anything, just give me some feedback. I'm always interested in hearing. If you also want to tip me, there's a way to tip me via Steam It, via Bitcoin, and if you jump on any of the channels like SocialSend channel or Vitae channel or OhmCoin channel, or there's a bunch of different ways to send me the Innova channel as well. You can tip me in there, I believe. So any way that you want to tip me, I do accept money. I do need to pay Grandpa JJ more, obviously, before he starts coming after me. So that's it for today, fam. Another beautiful day out here in Encinitas. I am gonna go get some lunch and then probably head back to the beach. It's just too nice not to. As usual, fam, keep on noding.